All right. Test 1, 2, test 1, 2. How are we looking? How are we looking? What's up? What's up, Jack? What's up, Mandy? I got like so many things going on right now. I'm not wearing my over-ear headphones. I'm wearing these new Bluetooth headphones that I have, and trying to figure that out. It's only coming through one ear, which I'm not a big fan of. But here we are. I'm gonna try to put this one back in, close it, open it back up, and see if I can't get it to engage. Is the music janky to you guys as well? Is it like, is the music like staggering and stuff like that? Okay, so maybe it's just my Bluetooth. That's weird. Okay, yeah, in my ears it's like, this is the first time I've used these, but all my other Bluetooth stuff works great, so I'm not sure why this isn't working. What's up, Cameron? The three amigos. Look at you guys coming in strong. Coming in strong. Well, now my left one's working. What is the deal? I thought this would go smoother than this. It's like it's my head blocking the Bluetooth. I just wanted to find a way not to have my big over ears on, but these aren't working great. Wonder if it's competing with other things. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just trying to figure it out. What's up, EP3? Well, no head shake with headset today. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mandy, The Three Amigos. It's a good movie back in the day. Yeah, I'm just going to have to ditch these headphones. Yeah, I like to listen to the music while you guys listen to the music, and I thought that would be a way to do that, but get these fired up. All right, here, I'll give you a head shake to start. Hold on, let me see. I got to get it just right. No, that didn't work. Is it my right ear I normally do it? There we go. I'm better with my right ear. Got to give the people what they want. Give the people what they want. Oh, now I can hear the music. Nice. I got to figure that out. I don't know what's going on with those headphones. Well, hey everyone. I welcome to the live stream. Apparently my daughter is printing things as I'm live streaming, so that apparently is important. So maybe she'll come down here in a minute and want to get those things. It's been a busy day, a productive day. Not necessarily in the Pokemon world. If you watched my Instagram this morning, let me pull over here so I got the Advent holiday calendar for Pokemon, and so did day number 4 today. And it was a Temporal Forces pack, and out of the Temporal Forces pack, I did get a hit. It's worth about $1, but check this guy out. Oh, and guys, our first level up alert with sound. All right, we leveled up. Check this out. Check out camera number 2, everybody. Remember how fuzzy camera number 2 was? I'm not sold on the sound effect yet. That's just the placeholder right now. I knew I had a live stream tonight, the Modern Warfare 2 level up alert. But I bought a new camera. I bought camera number 2. Actually, the link's down below if you want to buy one. It may still be on sale. It's normally $150. I got it for $99. It's basically the slimmed down version of the one that I use as my main camera. So now I have a 4K camera number 2. Look at the detail. Look at the detail, guys. Look at that. You can read everything on there. You can like see my slabs a little bit better. Yeah, so camera number 2 has leveled up. That is a level up alert. So I have the same Insta360 2 and the 2C over here on the side, and so excited. You didn't hear the sound of that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No sound. I heard the sound. Why didn't you hear the sound? Why did it not? I heard the sound on my Elgato Stream Deck. I pushed the button and it did the sound. So all of my choreography looked absolutely ridiculous then. Here, let me try it one more time. This is just the sound, not the level up graphic. I think I know what happened. But you didn't hear that, I'm assuming. I just pushed it. Let me see. I may need to add another sound source down here. Let me see what sound sources I have. Down below. Default input. Process. Let's do process sources. Does that give me a bunch of fun things? Ooh, there's Elgato right there. Oh, I'm going to have to do some active research on this. So which Elgato audio control server watcher? Let's make that one of them. Let's see if this works. Do you hear this? Nope, I don't see the thing moving. So you likely did not. Elgato audio control. Oh, here, let's try this one. Does this work? Nope, it's not moving it either. Hey, if you're new to the stream, I don't normally try to troubleshoot in the middle of the stream. So my apologies for that. Meld Studios, NVIDIA, NZXT. Signal, Stream Deck, streamdeck.exe. Let's try that. Let's see if this one works. There we go. We got it, guys. We got it. All right, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see if I leveled up. Did you hear that one? Did you hear that one? Your chats are a little delayed. I think I'm a little delayed. Did you hear that one? Did you hear that level up alert? Tell me if you heard it. Tell me if you heard it. All right. Was it too loud? Too soft? Does it need to be a little bit louder? Let's do it again with just the audio this time. Was that too loud? Too soft? Just right? I have the buttons side by side so I can hit them at the same time. Here, let's see. I wonder if I can I do a level up alert from this? So here's my Stream Deck. And so here's my level up. It's got a little rocket ship on it, and then this is the audio for it. Was it too loud, too soft? Let's see what happens when I push them both at the same time. Oh yeah. Pulls me right out of whatever camera I'm in. Yeah, so my Stream Deck here, I got my full screen. When I go to my browser, camera 2, this is when I have a website pulled up, the browser. This is to remind you that you can get 10% off at shippingshieldus.com. And then this one I have where I can make it a little less bright, and this one a little bit more bright. To remind you to subscribe, I can hit this one. Fliphouse, fine, subscribe. So that's a fun one I have set up. This is the level up alert with the level up audio. This is if I want to mute my microphone real quick. If I needed to step away or someone's behind me or I need to have a conversation with my wife or kids. What is this one? Oh, this is when stream is starting soon. This one is if I need to be right back. This is if I'm doing a Zoom interview, this one, which is going to look weird if I pull it up right here. It's all wonky, but it'll make sense if you ever watch one. And then when I want to stop the stream, this is the button I push when I stop the stream or stop a video. So yeah, the Stream Deck, I had this thing in mothballs. The EP3 asked, what was that sound from? It was from Modern Warfare 2. It's like when you get a prestige level. It was a little bit too loud. Okay, I'll bring it down just a little bit. Like when you say too loud, Mandy, if 10 is loud but enjoyable, was it at a 12, 13, 14, 11? How much do I need to bring it down? But yeah, I've had this Stream Deck out in the garage in a bin for like the last 2 years. I haven't used it. And when I started doing these kinds of things, I was like, oh, I have the perfect tool. And I had to go rummage through a bunch of my old bins and find it. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2 was the thing. Yeah, Mandy, tell me, when you said it was just a bit too loud, tell me how much too loud. So like if 10 is loud but enjoyable, is it 11, 12, 13? And then when you said I'm going to have to link something, what do you mean? What were you referencing, Mandy? I don't know that I catch. Okay, so if it was like at a 12, okay, so on my screen it's at 0 point, let me see what, I can go down to -60 and it's at 0. So if 60 is 100%, bring it down a notch, maybe to like -20. Let's do that. Let's do -20. Oh, the Stream Deck. Yeah, actually, I actually started on a document this last week. A document this last week on my Google Drive for my business, with like links to all the different things I use that you can use, like my Amazon affiliate links for. So you don't pay anything extra. You pay the same price you'll always pay. Yeah, it helps the channel a little bit. Helps me out so I can continue to do this kind of stuff. And so let's see here. I have the microphone. I need to get this up on the Discord or something. Light stand, tripod, budget, acrylic, painter's tape. I've got the Stream Deck on here somewhere. That's all the cardboard. I remember copying and pasting the URL. Camera. Oh, here, video switcher. Elgato Stream Deck. Yep, I'll put it in the chat here just so you can go take a look at it. Yeah, there you go. Let me pull it up real quick. This is a newer version than what I have. Mine's a little dated, but the version I have, which might be cheaper, I don't know. It doesn't appear to be for sale anymore. So let me see if I do website. Oh, wrong website. Browser. Yeah, so this is what I have. Mine has the same number of buttons, but mine is a little bit more like you can actually prop it down and then prop it back up. This one looks like it's more of a hard format, where you can't like prop it down because it's got like a legit. This right here looks like it's kind of built into it, whereas mine, this thing kind of props up and down, so you can kind of have different elevations of it. But yeah, this is what I actually got it off Facebook Marketplace from a guy for like 50 bucks several years ago. But yeah, if you wanted to buy it new, it is on discount right now. Probably you can look at the price history there. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yeah, fantastic device for sure. Yeah, Elgato makes good stuff. In fact, these lights I have are very similar to the Elgato, but they're like a knockoff version of it. And so I really enjoy that. Sorry, I just showed everybody our Discord. Hey, and if you're new to the channel, we have our Discord server that you can go. The link, I actually put the link down below in the show notes for live streams now too, so you can go check out the Discord. We're having a good time over there, and it's a lot of fun stuff going on. I do need to list one card tonight, and then I have like 160 cards that didn't sell. Oh, I guess big news for me today too is I finally was convinced by the community on Discord, you guys, to go ahead and pivot into a pro site. And so I applied for that. I just thought once you hit level 4, you could just opt into it. I didn't realize there was like a little application that you have to do. And so I did that. And so I'm just waiting to hear back. But I think I've got like 160 cards, and I just haven't felt like clicking card by card. And so the pro site, I think, is going to help with not only listing and managing card prices as the market fluctuates, but also it'll help me create a place for you guys to buy cards at a discount for when you're watching the stream. Save me some of the processing fees from TCG Player on the pro site, and then give you guys a chance to get some cards at a discount and go through like proper purchasing channels versus us connecting off stream. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. What's up, Deception? Welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Jack, Mandy, EP3. Crew is all here. Not all here, but some of you are here. So yeah, I'm excited to, hopefully, let me check my email real quick. I don't assume that they, of course, where are they at now? The warehouse. I know are they still based out of New York? So they're like on East Coast. I'm sure where they are in Kentucky or whatever is still considered East Coast. Oh, my email just told me that I'm live on YouTube, so I'm glad it told me that. That's super helpful right now, super helpful. Nope, hadn't got an email back yet. Maybe I'll get one tomorrow. But I do need to list this card super quick, so I'm gonna do that. The Salvatore that I pulled today on Instagram, 202 of 162. There we go. Last time I sold it for $1.14. See what the market's doing right now. 19 sold in the last 3 days. Yeah, these are all near mint, so yeah, right at the dollar mark. So I'll just do 98 cents. That'll get me in the right spot. I'm not in a hurry to sell it. Yeah, I have 100 and looks like 160. Once this one posts, 161 cards listed right now. Once this one gets into the system. Yeah, it was a fun card. I hadn't pulled a full art in a while, so that was fun. Let's see, Cameron says, let me know when you'd like me to show you that CSV stuff. Yeah, for sure, man. I do want to see that. I can screen share on Discord whenever. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I think you posted a video or an article about it, and so I kind of followed, but as smart as I am with numbers and Excel spreadsheets, it seemed a bit overwhelming for me. So we'll have to figure that out. Anyone here, EP3 says, EP3, anyone here have any Mega Dream listed on TCG Player? Oh, that's the new Japanese set, yeah? Mega Dream? Yeah, my local game shop was posting that today, that they were selling the booster boxes for that, so. Buenas noches, Flip Fam. What's up, GRG Gaming? What is happening? ¿Cómo se dice Flip Fam in Espanol? It's probably just Flip Fam. I know just enough Spanish to say ¿Cómo se dice? And then say an English word and then remember it for a while. I wish I would have paid more attention in Spanish class when I was in high school in Texas than what I did. I frankly just didn't pay as good of attention as I should have, and it would have come in handy. Certainly would have. All right, I got to put this in here alphabetically. Salvatore. It's right before Sandy. Shock, guys. I still have this card. It didn't sell over Cyber Weekend, but I remember I pulled that from my One Piece set last stream. Opened that on the Thanksgiving stream. It's a fun card. I may have to get into some One Piece here. All right, I have a mini fridge under my desk. Be right back. I have to get a beverage. Got to reach under here so you can see my bald head really well. Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Excited about that. And then, you know what? I have one thing I want to open on the stream tonight. Oh, here's my first two of my pulls from. I think this was day one of the Advent calendar. Was the Articuno. I left it in its package. Articuno with the Advent stamp or the holiday stamp on it with the snowflake. And then the Delibird with the same snowflake mark. So have those both in top loaders. I don't know what I'm going to do with those, but I'm going to probably keep all the things together. But yeah, super excited. My son got me the deal. Okay, so let me tell you a story. I was, hey, what's up, DC? DCIM online. There we go, DCIM online. Welcome to the stream, man. So I was over, my wife and I and my daughter and my daughter's friend, my mom and my stepdad, we were all in town. My son had to work at Costco that day. The day after Thanksgiving, there's a little town, quaint little town, about an hour and a half drive away called Red Wing, Minnesota. That's where Red Wing boots are made, actually. or at least designed. I don't know if they're made in China, but Red Wing boots, if you've ever seen those, if you work in any blue collar work, you certainly know what Red Wing boots are. Hey, Jack, nice. Yeah, Jack says his kids have been enjoying the holiday advent calendar as well. Yeah, how do you have one for each of them, or are they sharing? And then if they get a good pull, how do you decide who gets what's inside? Just DC. Okay, cool. I'll just call you DC. Oh, is it DC I'm online? Is that what it's supposed to be? It's like, I don't know what your name is, but David Clark, I'm online. Is that what it's supposed to be? Something like that. And so the Amtrak train goes between St. Paul, Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, and Chicago every day. There's a line that's called the Borealis line, and so I think it may start in St. Paul and Chicago, and maybe they pass each other. Maybe they do that, or maybe it's just back and forth each day because it's about a 6-hour train ride, I think. And so we took the train from Union Station here in St. Paul over to Red Wing, which is about just under an hour train ride, and spent the day there. They had tree lighting and hot chocolate and carolers, and we watched the Muppets Christmas Carol in a beautiful old, 150-year-old theater, and it was just so much fun. And while I was there was a little card, like a board game shop right there in the heart of the city, where they had the roads kind of blocked up for all the holiday parades and stuff like that. And they had Mega Evolution Phantasmal Flames packs in there for like $7.50, so a little bit above retail. But then he had like a giant wheel you could spin to get anywhere from 10% to 25% off your purchase for the day, kind of doing a Black Friday deal. And so I went in there and I spun the wheel and got 10% off. And so I got this, just barely over retail. So it was a good deal. So we'll open that one tonight. Why not? David Carr. Now, he was a great quarterback. You're not that David Carr, are you? Well, I say a great quarterback. He was a quarterback for the Texans in their franchise opening year in the year 2000, and had an awful offensive line. So he got tackled a lot and kind of got gun shy. And the Texans and the Vikings are my two teams. You're not that David Carr, are you? If you are, I'm thrilled beyond belief. Oh, not the David Carr. Well, get out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're here. Jakovic, TCG says we only have one. We take turns and they can trade if they don't like what they get. Okay, that's nice. That's a nice way to do the holiday calendar for sure. Yeah, David Carr, GRG Gaming knows what's up. Or GR Gaming knows what's up. I was going to call you GR. Not the David Carr. You're probably a better football player than that David Carr, but we'll see. Cameron says, I usually take a trip to Chicago around Christmas as a tradition, but I'm not sure if I'll take it this year. Love the city. Do you do that by train or plane or automobile? Because if you do it by the train, because I think you live west of me, right? On the train line? I've shipped things to you, so I know where you live, but I'm not going to out you on the thing. But I think you live west of where I live in the Twin Cities. That'd be fun if you brought the train and you could do like a night layover here in St. Paul. We could hang out and then put you back on the train. You can go to Chicago. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm not David Carr. Sounds like something David Carr would say, for sure. Absolutely. DC says, my picture is in the image and I don't look like him. Well, on my screen, it is so tiny on my screen over here because I don't have the full chat pulled up. I have like the YouTube studio thing pulled up so I can see how many concurrent viewers, how many people are chatting, some of that kind of stuff. And then I can see the chat down here. So in my defense, you are super tiny down there. So super, super tiny. Let's see here. I am up to 1,218 completed sales so far. And I don't know if this is one of you guys, Ramon Carlos. Came well protected as described. Great seller, well protected and shipped. Good job, Giovanni. Thank you, appreciate the fantastic packaging. Zos Relics. Great seller, even included a drawing. Yes, I did, Aiden. I always include a drawing. And if you're not in our Discord server, we came up with an interesting. Oh yeah, GR says. Let's see here. Cameron first says, I grew up in Indiana, so I used to just drive over, but nowadays I fly in. Oh, gotcha. Well, hey, honestly, if any of you are ever in the Twin Cities, Bloomington, actually, GR Gaming says, where is Bloomington? Had a college roommate from there. So Bloomington is about 25 minutes south of where I live, but that's where the Mall of America and the airport are. MSP, Minneapolis St. Paul Airport, is in Bloomington, literally right across the street from Mall of America. And if you didn't know this is exciting news. Tom Brady just opened up his 9th trading card shop in the Mall of America just like 2 weeks ago. And so I'm going to do a video hopefully sometime this winter just to kind of get out of the house and go down to Mall of America and just put on this lapel mic, my Bluetooth lapel mic, and go do a tour of the shop, see if I can talk to some of the employees there and show you around. He signed his autograph up on the wall. But yeah, it's his ninth one that he's opened. He's really pivoted heavily into trading cards as he's retired from the NFL. So I have to go check that out. Cameron says, I still have a house in Indiana that I road trip to once or twice a year. Not old enough to rent a car yet. Oh yeah, you have to be, well, my first job out of college was at Enterprise Rent-A-Car. And it used to be that 25 years old was the limit. I'm not sure if that's still the limit to rent a car. Yeah, Card Vault. Yeah, Card Vault. It's, looks to be pretty legit. So sometimes I drive up from there. Okay, gotcha. Cameron says, feels like every state has a Bloomington. Bloomington, Indiana is where Indiana University. Yeah, and Bloomington, Illinois as well. Yeah, I don't know, is there a Bloomington, Texas? That doesn't sound familiar. Maybe there is. Maybe it's a smaller city. Maybe it's a smaller city. Yeah, I sent out a bunch of, I think I ended up, I can't remember what I said. I never got to finish what I was saying. So, PokePastor and I, this was several months ago, I posted on Instagram a image of basically a thank you note I was putting in someone's trading card, or a card purchase, that I said, hey, this is your 17th purchase. Thank you so much. Sign my name, drew my picture, and sent it off. And I took a picture of that, but it didn't have the person's name in it. And he texted me and said, hey, that 17th order you sent out, was it for person X? And he said a name. And I was like, yeah, how did you know that? And he said, I've had dozens of orders from that person. How many have you had? And at the time, I think I had because this would have been back at the end of the summer. At that time, I think I had 15 or 16 purchases from them. And so today in Discord, in our Discord server, again, links down below if you're not a part of our Discord yet. Was it Migs? Yeah, Migs said that, do you ever notice when people are regular buyers? I had a buyer who purchased 2 items today an hour apart, and I was like, wait a minute. And all I could remember was the city that the cards got shipped to. I couldn't remember the person's name, but I knew their name was unique. And so I typed in our Discord, was it to this city? And he's like, yes. And so then we messaged each other privately, and it's the same person. And I looked between, March and September, this individual purchased 20 orders from me, 19 or 20, 21 orders, something like that from me. And he's purchased multiple orders from Migs, who I've just met Migs in the last few weeks on our Discord server. And TJ, PokePastor TCG, he's had dozens and dozens of orders from the same person. And so it's just interesting to think through, TJ kind of has a theory that maybe it's like a pass-through email, mail address, or kind of a shell for either TCG player trying to buy up cards for investing or something like that. I don't know, but it's interesting that, there's no way that this person, because this is before I started doing my YouTube channel, knows that I know TJ in any way. So it's not like there's any similarity. I mean, we're both he's listing thousands of cards. I'm listing a couple hundred cards at a time. And then Migs, I don't know what kind of volume he's doing in his shop, but what an interesting discovery today to see that there are more people that are getting orders from this individual. Not just me and TJ. I just thought that might have been a coincidence, but or maybe they just liked cards in the card shops in the Twin Cities. And yeah, so definitely an interesting discovery. Cameron says, oh no, Mandy. Oh yeah, Mandy has the like face. Yeah, I agree. I don't know what to think of that. I mean, I don't think it's anything salacious or too terribly exciting. Maybe it's somebody that just buys so many Pokemon cards that they just end up in a lot of different people's shops. You know, I don't know. Definitely interesting. DC says, are they getting a deal or something where their buying could be sold higher somewhere else? Maybe. I mean, I'm not listing my cards. I'm definitely never the lowest card. If you watch my video on how I list cards, I'm rarely the lowest lister. I try to position myself somewhere right around the market price so I can get the most out of my sales, and people still feel like they're getting a good deal. So my whole motto when I started my company, it's still kind of in my logo. It says, collect more with less. And so I'm certainly not, listing cards in such a way that I'm trying to gouge people, but I'm definitely not the lowest one. I never did that. Even when I got to level 4 in 3 weeks, I was never posting to be the lowest card. There's a lot of people, you can tell, they're just trying to be the absolute lowest card by a large margin just so they can get their sales quickly. But I didn't do that. I listed all that competitively back then. So I don't know. Yeah, Miggs, I don't know if Miggs is in the chat or not. I was just reading his stuff from Discord. So Miggs, if you're in here, or maybe your name's different in here than in Discord. But yeah, GR Gaming says, Miggs, are you in Minnesota? Maybe they're searching within a certain radius. Well, I can tell you that the location where they're being shipped is not near the Twin Cities. So if I do Minneapolis, the name of the town is very, very memorable. For sure. So they are 12 hours from here driving. Let me see if I open it in maps. How many miles away are they from us? Let's do from the Minneapolis-St. Paul airport to there. I mean, they're 900 miles away. So it's not like if they bought from the Twin Cities that they're going to get it any faster. I don't know. Cameron says, I think it's a fellow reseller or card shop, or maybe consolidation to ship international to people. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it's a pass-through, like someone said. DC says, just thinking maybe someone buying bulk EX or something for under $1 each, then selling on eBay for more, maybe. Yeah, not even sure Miggs is here. Yeah, let me see. While I've got you guys on stream, I mean, I can pull up my sales history here, and let's see here if I do all, and let's filter it to be over the last 2 years. See results, and then if I type in this person's name, let's see how many I have here. Oh, I just typed in the last name. Let me do the first name. I'm trying to narrow it down a little bit. Yeah, 19 orders. So let's see. Let's investigate. So the very first one I got on March. Actually, I got 2 on March 20th, within 20 minutes of each other. So that's what rang a bell with me. GR says, say the town name because I got one guy who constantly buys and the city name is unique. Now I'm intrigued. Does it have to do with a sauce that you use at Thanksgiving? The name of the town. A sauce that you use at Thanksgiving. If you're from the United States. Well, you are, if you have someone buying. Does the town have to do with a sauce you use at Thanksgiving? It's like we're being detectives here. So yeah, the first order he ever did with me was a $25 order, and it was for a single card. It was for the Twilight Masquerade Chansey. Yeah, so the very first card that he ever bought from me was this card. So that's not low price card by any stretch. And then GR was my trivia question too complicated? Let's see here. Yeah, then the next order was for $2.34 for a temporal force. Yep, that's the one, man. That's the one. Cranberry Township. You got the same guy in your orders too. Don't type his name, but that pretty much confirms it. Oh man, we got to get to the bottom of this. We gotta get to the bottom of this. We got 4 disassociated sellers. Second card he bought from me was a $2 card. Here's an order for $12. Yeah, single card. He got the Drampa from Temporal Forces. You know, the one where he's like, Drampa is flying like through the sky here. He bought that card. That's one of the very first cards I ever picked up right there. So yeah, there's no rhyme or reason in my opinion that of what he's picking up. Like here's a couple of orders that were cards for like $1.39, $1.34, $3, $2, 54 cents was one of them. Let's see, what was this 54-cent card he got? Yeah, GR, you know, we got a conspiracy going on here. Like he picked up this is one of the cards he picked up. This card's not worth hardly anything. All temporal, are they all temporal forces though so far? Is that the commonality? Nope. Twilight Masquerade, temporal forces, temporal forces. Oh, I got GR fired up over here, man. I got you fired up. Here's a $25 order. What was this? Oh, he picked up 4 copies of this. Now this one makes sense. This one makes sense. Like as an investor, if you're going to invest in a card that's gonna probably hold its value and go up, he got 6 copies of this card. When he got them from me, let me go back to full screen. When he got them from me, he got them for $6.49 a piece in near mint. And so in near mint now, it's averaging $13 a piece. So they've doubled in price. And so that one I can understand a little bit if it's someone that's like investing in cards. So maybe they're a speculator or something. Some people have that Chansey listed on eBay for almost $50. Yeah, I didn't even look to see. Yeah, so current market price on a near mint on that Chansey is $27.85. Market price near mint. So let me see what he paid for it from me. But that 50-cent card doesn't make any sense if he's just purely investing. He's got to be trying to do a... Yeah, so that Chansey I sold to him for $24.99, so it's only gone up a couple of dollars at the most since he picked it up. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. We got to put our heads together, man. Join the Discord if you're not in there, and let's keep unraveling this mystery. Keep unraveling and trying to figure out what's going on with this guy. I mean, more power to you. I mean, if you're enjoying the cards and picking up some stuff. Let me see if there's any other orders that stand out. Yeah, the very last order he made from me was on September 17th. Let's see what it was. It was 2 cards, a 79-cent Scarlet and Violet 151, and then this card here, the Galarian Moltres card he picked up from me, which currently in near mint is worth $9.49. What did he pay for it? Paid $20 for it. Has the price dropped that much? Well, this doesn't go back. Let's see if I go back 6 months. Where did he buy it? Right at the peak? Yeah, he bought it right at the peak. He bought it right around when it was $20. and it's gone down ever since. So I made out good on that one. So I actually, literally, he bought it on September, what day did I say? He bought it on September, no, yes, sorry. I'm trying to remember when he bought it. September 17th is when he bought that card from me. So he bought it when it was right there, right in that peak window. He bought it at the peak, and it's dropped in price ever since. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like something to take note of is, you know, part of my selling philosophy is if, you know, when you buy something, list it quickly so you can always get your profit margin in there. So if I had hung on to the Snorlaxes, I would have made some money, but if I had hung on to the Galarian Moltres, I would have lost some money. And so it's just like, man, I think that part of the win in the game of reselling cards is buying them and selling them within a relatively quick succession. Secession? No, secession is when someone's leaving the union. Succession. Sell them quickly so that you can, you know, make your profit and not get caught holding the bag. Let's see here. DC says some people, okay, have that Chansey up for almost 50. GR says, I have an order today from that guy for a full art Zacian from Journey Together, like a $3 card. Yeah. Yeah, and the Snorlax, yeah, it's going for like 20 on eBay right now. No orders from that person on my account yet. Yeah, maybe this person, this guy, maybe this guy's like the TCG player fairy. Maybe he likes to find up-and-coming resellers, and he likes to bless them with lots of purchases so that their business takes off. Or maybe it's TCG player using a P.O. box in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania to quick succession. Is that right or wrong, Cameron? You're laughing in the chat, but I don't know if you're laughing with me, at me. I don't know. Quick succession. I don't know. I'll use ChatGPT to fix it later. I don't know which one I should be saying. But yeah, yeah, maybe it's a larger company or a larger, maybe there's a, I mean, I know there's, I couldn't find any like big trading card shops in Cranberry Township, but here we are. Here we are. But I have had other people, like I've got this gal named Alexandria out in California, and she's bought from me like legitimately 6, 7, 8 times, but 6, 7, 8, 9, I don't know what the kids are doing these days. My kids aren't doing that, thankfully. They're too old to be doing all that. But yeah, she's bought from me several times, but I can tell from her purchases that she's like legit like collecting. Like she's working on sets and stuff like that. You know, you can just kind of tell sometimes with orders. So, but yeah, before the stream's over, I'm gonna open up this guy. Oh yeah, and if you have just got here, I upgraded my camera on Black Friday. Look how much better it is now. It's 4K, just like it's the same as my other one. So things are a lot better. The lighting is just still a little. Oh, you can still see it pretty good. Still see it good. Succession is the correct spelling. Oh, okay. Quick succession. But success, is that the same root word, succession? I'm really smart with the numbers, but sometimes words are a challenge for me. Oh, and did I show you guys this one? This my friend, he's in our Discord. His name's Drew, Carbonite Cooperative. He wanted to send me some Pokemon cards he had picked up in a collection that they weren't worth a ton of money, but he was just like, hey, I'd like for you to have them, because he's trying to get into the, he's selling Star Wars Unlimited cards, which is the new Star Wars trading card game, new-ish in the last couple of years. But he got into the Topps world just a little bit before he decided to pivot over on TCG Player into Star Wars Unlimited. And he said, who's your favorite Star Wars character? Which kind of offended me, because he and I have been friends for like 15 plus years. And he should know who my favorite Star Wars character is. It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi is the right answer. And he said, "Cool, I'm going to throw something in these cards I'm sending you just as a surprise." And so, yes, the session is the withdrawal from the company or from the country. I knew that one for sure. And so he sends this card to me. I'm going to have to. It's in a perfect fit sleeve, so I'm not going to pull out the sleeve, but it's also in a top loader. And I don't know if the camera is going to do this card any justice, but it is an absolutely just gorgeous card. It's got all kinds of hollow foil in it. Look at that. But it's supposed to be when he's fighting Anakin on Mustafar. But it is just a stunning, stunning card. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And so it's in a top loader, or not top loader, a one-touch case here on my desk. It's kind of like probably my favorite non-graded Star Wars card that I have, for sure. But no, I love me some Star Wars. So yeah, so it's in this one touch. You can see the camera reflection there, but yeah, it's in my one-touch case here. And then I picked up some of these. I'm going to get a link to this too. These acrylic cases, they come in 3 parts. They come apart. They kind of snap together here. And I have this sitting on my desk. It kind of sits in front of my thermal printer. So I have to move it whenever I print a bunch of stuff on my thermal printer, but it's a beautiful card. Cameron says, I've got a couple of awesome Star Wars Unlimited full art promos that aren't available on TCG Player yet, but seem to be around $10 each on eBay. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I picked up a few. What did I save? I'm trying to remember what I saved from when I opened up those. Be easier just to pull up. This is another thing I want to put a link to. I love these Ultimate Guard. They're called the Mint Hive. And they fit slabs and cards in it. So I've got some slabs in here, and then just some cards and top loaders and stuff. So this is like where my PC like lives in these. Let's see here. The lid gets to be a little bit much sometimes. Oh yeah, I saved this card from my One Piece. It's a hollow foil. It's a beautiful card. Again, this is from my last pickup. That's a beauty. And then I pulled this one myself. It's not very it's a little off center, so I don't think I'm going to have it graded or anything. I might list it at some point. Aroma Lady. Anyway, some other ones here. Oh, I do have one of those Snorlaxes in there. But where did I put my Star Wars Unlimited cards? These are all Pokemon cards, I think. Yeah, Pokemon. Yep. Oh, I don't guess an Obi-Wan and a Palpatine. Yeah, that's sweet. I don't guess Orin is on here, is he? Orin, are you on here? Oh, are these worth anything, guys? Are these... You know, McDonald's had their adult Happy Meals with the Minecraft when the second... Was it the second Minecraft movie? Or when the Minecraft movie came out? And I collected some of the cards and put them in sleeves right away. Soda Potion, there's the Zombie Hamburglar, and the Fry Helmet. Are these worth anything? I need to go look on eBay because I'm certainly not keeping those for any reason other than to resell them. At some point, if they're not worth anything, I'll toss them. Where did I put all my Star Wars? Oh, okay, so this is a Star Wars Topps card. It's really hard to see though, unfortunately. But it's Rey standing on the shores there on the island where she and Luke meet. So that's a fun card that was given to me. And I think these are all Topps cards, Star Wars Topps cards. Yeah, in a decade they may be worth something, but they're tacky as heck. I do not enjoy looking at them. Yeah, these are all Star Wars Topps cards. You got, that's a fun one. Kind of looks like a 1940s World War II propaganda poster. And then this one, IG-88 from The Mandalorian. Now this one's fun. Luke from Return of the Jedi. This is General Grievous. Wrecking some guys. What is this gal's name? I can't remember. Yeah, it's on Felucia. She gets killed in Order 66. Ayla Sakura. Kind of a cool card. And then this one is just super fun. It's just an Ewok trying to catch one of these birds on indoor. It's kind of a fun cartoon-ish kind of vibe to it. I do have some Star Wars Unlimited cards somewhere. I just don't know where I tucked them away. Because this ain't them. This ain't them. Got a bunch of cards over here I probably need to sell. Just ones I've hung on to that have some sentimental value, but not really. So that was a quick tour of odd things, I guess. I don't think these should go in the front. Oh well. Oh shoot, I didn't put those back in the top loader like I wanted to. I'm a pretty big neat freak when it comes to storage and things like that, so it's gonna bother me if I don't fix it right away. All right, let's see here. The soda potion is $10. Oh, by itself, DC? The soda potion just like, does it also have the helmet or something with it, or? Cameron says, if you're throwing them out, I'll take them. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't hate them that much, I don't think. Not yet, at least. Not yet, at least. Another promo for the Discord server. You can use the link down below if you're not in there. Come join us over there. We're doing some fun stuff. Well, tell me this. Tell me, like, who's leveled up this week? Who's had a first in their reselling business? Who's hit a new level on TCG Player? Like, maybe you broke your sales records from Mayhem to Cyber Weekend, or maybe you were around in TCG Player last year and had Cyber Weekend last year. Did you sell more this year? Did you get any big wins? Pick up a big fancy collection or anything like that? DC's answering my question here. He said just the card is what he's seeing for around $10. Some include the toy for around the same. Yeah, I mean, if I could get $10 for that card, maybe I just need to list them. I don't have much listed on my eBay shop right now. Nice, Cameron. So is that your first 60 orders? Yeah, because you just hit level 4 recently, right? Because level 4. What's up, Nick? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Yeah, we're just telling leveling up stories. This is the leveling up portion of the live stream. Tell me how you've leveled up this week. To me, I got a new camera too. That's how I leveled up. See, new camera too. 4K now on the camera. So now you can see things a little bit better. Oh, that's upside down. Yeah, so I got a new camera too. I'm in 4K there and 4K right there. So loving that. Yeah, total. That's awesome, dude. Still trucking along. Yeah, how many orders are you up to? Mandy, are you still around? I know you're just getting started. You had your first sale a couple weeks ago, so like, how are your sales doing? DC says, I've had 51 sales going into the sale weekend. Got about 24 more sales over the weekend. So have you gotten the official notification that you're level 4 yet? Or do you still have to wait on the delivery date for that 51st order? 51th. Where am I from? Texas or something? What is going on here? 51th. What am I talking about? Jeff from the Gap Pro. Yeah, Jeffrey Rice. He's awesome from the Gap program. Manually put me in at level 4 when I had around 15 orders a couple weeks ago. Dude, that's legit, man. You wooed him. I don't know how you did that, but way to go. He didn't offer that to me. I don't know if that's a new thing they can do now or what, but that's awesome, dude. Awesome. Yes, level 4. Well, dude, we gotta, guys, listen to the sound effect. It's all here. It's all here. Level up alert. Way to go, man. Way to go, DC. Level 4 TCG Player. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. That unlocks so much other opportunities for you. And so, way to go, man. Way to go. Let's see, Cameron says, the same day I naturally hit level 3, and then he bumped me up to level 4. Oh, well, that's, I mean, you were going to get there anyway. I mean, it's just a matter of time, but that it definitely helps. DC says, I'm in the growth acceleration program too, and asked as soon as I got my 51st sale, and they pushed it through. Very nice. Now, I will say, I did all the requirements to become a gold star seller, and it was taking a while to populate on my account to be a gold star seller, and so he did push that through for me. So that was good. Yeah, level 4, man. Feeling really proud, Nick. Way to go. Yeah, to celebrate everybody's comeuppance. Cameron says he said it's something he offers for everyone in Gap. He's a liar. He's a filthy liar. No, I'm just kidding. Jeff's awesome, dude. Jeff's awesome. GR says, I'll share. I mislisted multiple hollow energies and sold them all. I listed the wrong variant and the wrong item notifications are coming in. So happily fixing my order error with refunds. How many did you do like that, my guy? That sounds awful. Yeah, Nick says gold star seller soon. Yes, we'll celebrate that. Come back to a live stream and let's celebrate it. Jack said, I've still not heard back from the Gap program. Yeah, so for those of you that have gotten in the Gap program most recently, which I think, Cameron, that would be you, how long did it take for them to get back to you? Was it relatively quickly? I know that when I got into it, they were just about to make the pivot from people being invited into it to people like being able just to apply to it out of nowhere. Because I didn't know anything about the program, but I took off so quick. It must have hit some kind of metric or something they were looking at their office, and I got an invitation inviting me into the Gap program, whereas now anybody can apply for it. So I wonder if the applications are stacking up and how they're prioritizing which people get in and which ones they don't. Crimson Knight asks, what's your floor price? Are you talking about for any card? Just like, because that's a new concept that I thought I came up with originally last week, but I didn't. There's a lot of people already doing a floor price, and I need to do that as well. So a gold star seller, great question, DC. Great question. Let me go to my inventory here and go to a listing and see if I can show you. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of gold star sellers. It's not just me, and maybe I have this thing priced too high because I don't even see my name on here. Wait a minute, did I price this thing that high? Where is my name? Where is my name? Maybe I think I have this listed and I haven't listed it. Man, where do I have this thing listed? How far down the list am I? Okay, let me go back over here. How much do I have it listed? Oh, yeah, I've listed this thing way too high. I need to adjust the listing for sure. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to click on a gold star here and show you. All right, so a gold star seller with a feedback rating of at least 99.5% and have had at least 100 transactions within the last 90 days. They are identified as a gold star seller. So it's easy to search for products from gold star sellers. Simply use the verified sellers filter on our products page and look for the gold star seller icon in the results. If you're a seller, keep in mind that gold star seller status is tabulated daily by TCG Player. So yeah, so as long as you're doing 100 sales every 90 days and keeping your approval rating at 99.5%, you too can be a gold star seller. Let's see here. Yeah, so DC says, mine was quick. I applied one day and then later that day got scheduled for my first Zoom meeting. Okay, Cameron says, I think it was within a day or two. He sent me a link to schedule my first meeting, ending up having to reschedule and meet a week later, but that was the initial contact. Next meeting is on Tuesday. Yeah, Cameron, if you, I mean, I could send Jeff an email too, but because he and I still email back and forth occasionally. But yeah, you can ask him, tell him he's part of our community here, and yeah, see if you can put in a good word for him. See if he can look up his application. Yeah, Jack, maybe send the email address that you use for your shop to Cameron before, you know, on direct message on Discord or something. He can maybe look up your application that way. Yeah, there are only 5 reps for everyone in the GAP program, so it's certainly as big as TCG Player seems to be as an organization. It's a pretty intimate team, so that's for sure. DC says, my guy was showing me today that on his account he was experimenting with shipping. He set his shipping to $19.99 starting in October, and by November he had like 8 sales. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, Jack says that would be awesome, Cameron. Yeah, thanks, Cameron, for doing that. He said even an order that was like 11-cent cards and they paid $19.99 shipping. It makes no sense. That's insane. Like, that someone would be so focused on the 11 cents that they missed the $19.99 shipping. Nick says, I don't know about that. Nick says, I don't think you need to keep your volume up. Yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, maybe not. Maybe it says it's tabulated daily, so I'm assuming it's a rolling 90 days. So every 90 days having to sell at least 100 cards. I mean, at least that's what it says there. So I don't know. Oh yeah, I finally found myself. Yay! Fliphouse finds. I'm on like page 9 here. I need to lower my price a little bit, obviously. Yeah, but so there's my gold star there. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it says here that sellers with feedback rating of 99.5%, at least 100 transactions within 90 days are identified, and then it says if you are a gold star seller, it's tabulated daily by TCG Player. So I'm assuming it's a rolling 90 days that they're checking to make sure you're keeping up the volume to some degree, but maybe not. Nick says, my buddy has been selling since 2023. He went dormant and didn't keep his volume up, and he maintained his gold star status. Yeah, I wonder if it's automated or if like there's like a spreadsheet and sometimes I just don't get to it. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a report that prints off every day, but whether they actually knock people off of that or not, I'm not sure. All right, guys, let's open up this Phantasmal Flames pack that I picked up on Black Friday. All right, let's take a vote. Would you like me to open it this way or full screen where I like hold it up and do it this way? Probably the full screen, right? I would assume doing it this way. Just a little tricky that way because I have to kind of look at the screen and the camera to do it. So let's do it that way. All right, so here we go. I do like the new code cards as far as like the kind of the honeycomb pattern with the Pikachu on it. It's kind of fun. And yeah, if anybody needs a code, there's your code. All right, you can go back and freeze it. All right, I'm gonna put one in the front. And let's say that it is, oh, camera 2, really? Oh, got to put it to use. We'll do everything. When I get to the reverse hollows, I'll go back to camera 1. So let's go to camera 2. Let's get it to you. Oh, okay. Half the cards went under my PC. Ridiculous. Absolutely. Let me count these cards now. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There is one card missing. It is probably the top card, and it is under my PC. This is what I need the be right back button for. This thing is face down under my PC, and I'm scooting it along, and it's probably the top card in the deck that, if it is like a high-end card, I'm going to be not happy about. So now I don't know if my order is right. But here we go. What a dumb thing I just did. All right, basic energy is the first one. All right, so we got Duramaka, Boltund, Bunnery? Oh shoot, I'm pulling up all so many. That's a cute one. Togedemaru. Dizzying Valley. Is that the holo yet? Nope. Mamoswine. Meloetta. All right, now here we go. Now we're going to the camera one here. Lotad. Oh, what? Okay, that is a hit, right? Miss Magius EX. I don't know that I've ever seen that card. I gotta count my cards again here. I gotta count my cards. So, is that a hit? What's that worth? I don't know what that's worth. Let me see if it got scratched up at all because it was face down under my tower. Nope. It's in good shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, that's all of the cards. So yeah, so this is my hit. What is she worth? What is she worth? It's not all about what she's worth. It's a fun card. There's lots of pretty stars on it, and I don't know that I've seen that Pokemon in all my sales. Let's see what she's worth. This is 36 out of 94. Yeah, there she is. Not too bad. 51 cents. I'll take it. I'll list it. Let's see what the PSA 1. Scratch the surface. 51 cents. Looked like it was at the most worth about $3 like the day it came out, and then dropped down. 186 sales. That's a lot of movement. So yeah, I can actually list it pretty aggressively. What did it say again? 51 cents. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care what page I end up on. People are trying to get their. Yeah, let's come over here. Let's do. Oh no, let's do 54 cents. 54, not 51. Yeah, it's not scratched at all. It was. I think it ended up okay. I wonder if any of these other ones are worth anything. Probably not, but we'll see. Full screen, camera 2, gotta put it to use. Cameron says, I'm sure that since you dropped them, the Charizard will be in there. Yeah, that would have sucked. PSA 1. Hit's a hit. Yeah, man, for sure. So what was my other... Aren't there usually 2 reverse holos before you get to the hit, or only see 1 reverse holo in here? Is that not a guarantee? 2 reverse holos? I only got the Lotad reverse holo. Let's see, Lotad 5 of 94. Let's see, 5 of 94, Lotad. Reverse holo, 6 cents. Big money, big money. We'll skip that. We'll skip that. So tell me this, I mean, do any of you play the game? And if so, Cameron says, is it a dark type? I've noticed the phantasmal dark types are very hard to see the shine. Let me look. And I've got this light right here shining, and I'm hitting this thing every which way, and the only one that looks like it's shiny at all. I mean, if the order is correct, this should be it, but that's definitely not it. That's just a regular, as opposed to, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, well, it's hard to see with that light, but yeah, this is for sure a reverse holo. But are any of these cards like in the meta right now? The Meloetta, Mammal Swine. Dizzying Valley. Yeah, that's not it. Tagadamura, Maru, yeah. No, that's not the shiny one either. I don't know. Maybe I got shafted a little bit. I don't know. That one's definitely just a regular Baniri. Making sure. Yeah, that's just regular cardboard. What am I holding here? Boltund. Looks like he's got a bolt coming out of his butt. Looks like he's got a Pikachu tail. What else? Darumaka. That's a fun one. I kind of like the posters and the neon behind them. And then the basic energy, obviously. It's kind of fun. I like the swirl thing there. Sometimes the hit will be the second hollow, so maybe it was behind it. Yeah, maybe when I dropped it. Let me shine a flashlight under here just to make sure my counting. Because the energy... Oh, there is another card under here, guys. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. There is another card under here. I'm going to gently slide it. Could this be our lucky day, everybody? Could this be our lucky day? Oh, it was. It was the other hollow. But it's not, it's not a hit or anything. Wondrous Patch. There you go. See the shininess? What's that card worth? Let's see. Yeah, so it's 10 cards plus the energy card. In my mind, it was the energy card counted as one of those cards. Wondrous Patch. Oh, Wondrous, not Wondrous. Wondrous Patch. Let's see here. Browser. Which one is it? 94 of 94. It's not bad. Reverse hollow, 22 cents. But the last sale was, but plus shipping. DC says Wondrous Patch is decent, I think. Yeah, so yeah, GR, I got Arceus and got into it for a little while. I wish I could play it on my computer screen. I bought one of the patch cables that like plugs into the HDMI, and I can play it here, but it didn't. With that particular cable, it didn't upscale the 1080p, and so it's kind of janky on my monitor here. But I was trying to get into it. I wish I could stream it. That'd be kind of fun. I could figure out how to do that. I've seen people do that. Yeah, Wondrous Patch is decent, I think. DC says. No, Nick, I dropped the cards when I was trying to go to camera 2, and they slid underneath my PC tower. Thankfully, I have a pretty beefy tower, and it sits up off the ground, so I was able to get it. But yeah, let's look here real quick. 187 have sold in the last 3 days. Dang. So yeah, I think you could pretty aggressive. This guy's got 7 copies of it. Oh, 1 second. I gotta be right back, folks. I gotta give something to my daughter. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, so who was it? One of you guys was asking earlier about your floor for your listings. Were you talking about like right now the market price on this particular card? What did I say it was? Reverse hollow is 22 cents, but if my floor was like 25 cents, then I'll list it for 25 cents, and then maybe somebody will pick it up at some point, just to try to get up to $5 or something like that. So is that what you were talking about? I'll try that philosophy here. I may do that. I mean, I don't have a bunch of bulk, but I certainly have quite a bit of bulk, and so I may do that sometime soon. Is just start listing cards like crazy. And I love it when I find, you know, my tab here is pink and the card is pink, and so I love it when the tab and the card complement one another. That's a fun card though. The graphic on that, the way it sparkles and stuff it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. So your floor is 20 cents, Cameron. Okay, maybe that's what I should go with, is 20 cents. Well, once I get into the pro seller, are you able to like grab all the cards at a particular price point and then adjust them like the floor, or is that going to be a card by card thing? Just curious. Cameron says, I might go back up to 25 cents. I lowered it for Cyber Weekend to move more bulk. Yeah, I mean, I need to do that. That would allow me to get more cards listed and then potentially make some sales on people that are just trying to get that extra few cents and maybe throw an extra card in there. I'd almost want to figure out something from a storage solution perspective though, because my current storage solution is I put all cards in top loaders, but when I'm dealing with bulk, I need to figure. So tell me this, is there a particular way that you would store bulk differently than cards that are say $1 or more? Because right now everything kind of goes through this cycle for me where like I have, these are all empty top loaders and these are all sleeves that I'm recycling and reusing. And then all the ones that are listed are here. And so, and I mean, I could buy another one of these just for bulk, but I don't want to go through the whole process of having to condition all of them and put them all in top loaders and then, you know, take them out of top loaders. But maybe I should, so that I keep things consistent. So how are you just putting them in penny sleeves and putting them in? And then how are you knowing which place they are if you're storing your bulk separately than your higher dollar cards? So Cameron says, I'm not in pro, so I'm not sure, but there's a clever way to do it with CSVs. All right, man, you're selling me on these CSVs for sure. For sure. Well, we got a hit in here, but it wasn't a big hit, but she's gonna go in my little So get this. So I needed a solution to have like a trash can at my desk, but not like have a legit like full-on trash can on the floor, because my dog would get into it and stuff. And so I went to Goodwill and I was like, I need to find something. And so my daughter and I went and we were looking for just some kind of small thing that would fit in my desk drawer here, because some of my desk drawers are a little bit deeper. They're probably, I don't know, 8-10 inches deep. And we came across this little stainless steel bowl. I don't know if it's like a dog bowl or if it went into something or whatever. It almost looks like an upside down like derby hat. But yeah, I just keep it right here in my drawer when I have trash, or, you know, like the little tear off things from, you know, from the team bags and stuff like that. Or if a top loader or penny sleeve goes awry, I can just stick it in here. And then occasionally I just dump it out into the big trash can. Yeah, it's a fun little solution just to kind of keep the trash tucked away where the animals and I don't accidentally dump it over or something like that. But it was a fun little solution my daughter and I stumbled across. Cameron says, I only sleeve the hollows in the bulk box. Pokey, Pastor, TCG, sup man, how's the evening rolling? What's up, TJ? Thanks for swinging by, man. It's going good. I was just showing them on Black Friday, I upgraded my camera to 4K over here, and so I'm excited about that. Same camera that I have here, but the non-gimbaled version that'll follow me around if I want it to. Of course, I have that deactivated on this one, but yeah, I was able to get it. The camera was normally $150 and I got it for $100, so just kind of a budget-friendly but 4K. It almost tricks you into thinking it's a what are those cameras called? Not CLR, but something like that. Anyway. Pokey Directory Oren, what is up, man? Hey, man, thanks so much. For those of you that don't know who Pokey Directory is, if you come over to our Our Discord, again, link is down below. Man, Cardboard Nerd, what's up? How are things out in San Fran? That's right, correct? California. What's up, man? Glad you're here. DSLR, yes, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, so this one, I mean, these, TJ, these cameras aren't mobile like the one that you have, your DJI camera. I've been using my phone for any of the stuff I do, like out and about. But for at-home use, they're plug and play. They're fantastic, and have great apps and stuff to go with them. What were we saying? Oh yeah, Oren. And so Oren just has this heart to connect vendors and online sellers and content creators, and created a website called Poke Directory. And I've got a profile set up over there, and anybody on here, Cardboard Nerd says, yeah, things are good, just walking out of work event. Oh yeah, because you're 2 hours behind me. Yeah, out there on the West Coast. So yeah, because I'm in the Central Time Zone. But the Poke Directory is a place where you can go, and he's trying to build it for anybody in the Pokemon community. So if you're a brick and mortar store, if you're a content creator, if you have an online storefront, whatever that looks like, and he's creating a place for all of us to get together, and you can leave reviews for people. And I'm going to show, Oren, I'm going to show everybody what you're doing over here, man. Let me show you. So it kind of cuts off the very top. Well, no, it's fine. Yeah, grow with us. Join Oren, the Poke Directory, and other Pokemon businesses in our community. And that community, guys, is our community. That is our Discord channel. I wanted to give him a place where he could connect with other people. And he is setting up business profiles and storefronts for you. And so you can see me right here. And I was able to, you're able to build your storefront out. You're able to claim it. And then people can come and review you. And so as we have more trades and things happening in our Discord server, we want to have a place where we can point people to say like, hey, trade at your own risk, buy, sell at your own risk. But this is a place that Oren is going to allow us to set up storefronts for our people on our server and anybody in the Pokemon community. He's still working out some of the bugs. I know he's trying to make it snappier. He's trying to do some other things. But yeah, it's super simple. You click on it, and you can see my Instagram, my YouTube, where I'm at. You get my email. I don't know what the directions, what are the directions going to do, Oren? Is that going to show? Actually, I think if you open that link in a new tab, I think it's going to put me right in the middle of the Mississippi River is where I'm located. So that's kind of fun. Yeah, I've got 3 reviews. You can see some of my other, I can share those there. That's cool. You go directly to my website. I was able to put in my URL, and it has my different categories. I ship to the US. I'm a content creator. I do some market analysis from time to time, buying tips, Discord server, trading groups, fan meetups. For sure. If you're ever in the Twin Cities, man, come and see me. Maybe I can pull TJ along. We can hang out. And then, then you can see some of the storefronts, resources, and vending. And then people, I'm right here in the middle of the Mississippi River. That's where I live. Right there, guys. There's a tiny little island right there. And then people can leave reviews. And so if they have good experiences, bad experiences, Oren already gave me a solid review. Yeah, Cameron in here and Jack. Man, thank you guys. Thank you guys for that. So join our Discord, say hey to Oren, and he can help you get set up on there. But we're going to be partnering with him and the Foundry to make sure he gets some attention, and he wants to kind of slowly roll this out to other people. And so if you have a brick and mortar, you're selling online, you want to do some stuff on some buy, sell, trade on our Discord server, I'm going to encourage people, hey, go look at their Poke Directory listing and see what their ratings are, see what their reviews are. And so if you haven't set that up yet, you can actually go on there and get started on your own. But if you run into any challenges, hit up Oren in our server. So yeah, excited to be partnering with him to launch something that's going to be really, really cool. So see, Oren says, for you, those directions won't do anything. Okay, yeah, because I don't have a storefront. Gotcha. But he says, if I was a brick and mortar, it would give you directions to your store. Okay, very cool. Thanks for the shout out. I love helping small businesses grow. Happy to be here. Oh, I sent you a message earlier, and I saw that you messaged me back, Oren, and I'm a bad friend. Okay, yeah, let's get together. Let's do something together. That'll be fun. yeah, kind of collaborating with Oren here to see if maybe I can do kind of a video podcast with him to hear about the heart of the Poke Directory and why he created it and what he hopes to accomplish with it. So yeah, so go check out the Poke Directory. I don't recommend it just because he gave me a good review, but I think that it is going to be a neat place where we can protect one another, protect the community, and then hype up the places that we enjoy. You can follow people just like a Facebook page and some of that kind of stuff, but he and his developer are doing a really good job with it, still working on it, and so I'm excited to see what comes of it. But yeah, hey TJ, if you're still in here, and maybe you're not, do you do a floor on your cards, like an absolute bottom floor? Like, I'm not going to list a card under 25 cents. So even if it's like a 3-cent card, are you going to be listing that for 25 cents and just hope that somebody's picking it up to round out their $5 purchase or more? Or they're just going to pick up some cards? Just curious. And if you're already taken off, I love you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. But you're probably selling at a higher volume than many of us, and so just kind of curious if you use that floor philosophy. Totally, or usually, okay, you said, yeah, so usually 15 cents is your floor. Okay, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, some of us I think are doing 20 cents. I haven't listed any of my bulk, but I probably should and just do a floor like that, because that would at least make it reasonably worth it if I was gonna ship something out. So that's a great idea. That is a great idea. I've got so many windows open over here. We were looking at prices. Oh, TJ, while you're still here, bro, you know our theory about our regular customer that you and I have talked about before? I have found 3 other people in my Discord server that only has like 35 members right now that have also gotten multiple purchases from that same address in Cranberry Township. So the conspiracy widens. It widens. And when I went back and looked, yeah, he's got to pay for that Diet Dew some way. Yeah, 15 cents a card. That's how TJ pays for the Diet Dew. Yeah, so the conspiracy gets deeper, TJ, with this whole person that we think may be getting cards. But when we went back and looked, all right, so TJ's theory is pretty sure he has a live auction business somewhere. That's his guess. Yeah. Yeah, we've thought about maybe it's TCG Player bulking up on their inventory in their direct warehouse, or maybe it's a pass-through account for international shipping or something like that. But yeah, it's interesting. Like, I mean, and it's definitely not just people in the Twin Cities. You know, it's not like, because they live in Pennsylvania, so that's 800, 900 miles away. So Cameron says, sounds like a pain for a buyer to do manually, but with the cart optimizer, it's more common than you might think. No, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, TJ's got his Diet Dew, and I have my Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. This is my my bad choice, because that's probably rotting my teeth or something. But and in a weird turn of events, being from Texas, I like everything ice cold. But like, I find that, hey, what's up, Seth? What's going on, brother? White Fox Plays. That's my friend Seth down in Oklahoma City. He and I have been gaming together. Gosh, 15 years? More? He's come and visited me up here in the Twin Cities, and I've been down there to visit him in Oklahoma. But man, welcome, bro. TJ said, I've had a few businesses reach out that have live auctions and are willing to buy whatever I will sell them for 85 to 90%. Wow. That's a great way to get rid of some bulk. If they mean bulk too, but anything you're willing to sell them. I've been trying to buy some bulk from people. This is a cardboard nerd saying that. It's really spotty getting people to reply that said, I don't really sell cards for less than 50 cents. Yeah. Seth said, did you see they announced Real Sugar, Mountain Dew, and Baja Blast? Yeah, that'd be bad for my pre-diabetes, for sure. 15 years, yeah. We've been gaming together a long time. Star Wars The Old Republic. Man, I found, check this out, man. I found this old external hard drive that I brought with me from Texas. And I fired it up today just to kind of see what was on it. And man, there was stuff from back like all this old Star Wars, the Old Republic stuff, back when I was on Mos Eisley Radio podcast, and when I had my own podcast called the ASF Podcast. Alan Shot First used to kind of be my moniker because Han shot first. Actually, Han shot only, if you want to get into Star Wars lore. And I found all kinds of like old gaming screenshots from Star Wars the Old Republic and even World of Warcraft days back on there. It's crazy. Cardboard Nerd says, do you think I'm going to get myself into trouble trying to offer $10 per 1,000 cards if I'm not selling cards below 50 cents? Well, yeah, so like, I mean, if you do the pure mathematics on that, no, you're not going to get into trouble. How long are you going to have to sit on those cards? That's probably the bigger question. So yeah, I mean, that's potentially $500 if everybody pays 50 cents, and you know, and even if you lose 13% of that, so you multiply that times 0.87, so you would make $435, and then depending on your shipping costs. So, I mean, the margins there are wonderful. I'm just kind of curious how long you'd have to sit on 1,000 cards at 50 cents each if they're not worth 50 cents. But you tell me if that works for you, bro. I'm on it. Yeah, there's a place somewhere here in the Twin Cities that pays by the, I think they pay by the inch for bulk. So for bulk at a certain, it's so many cents or dollar or whatever it is, an inch. And then if it's hollows or reverse hollows are so much an inch, regular hollows are so much an inch, and then obviously cards after that you go card by card. But yeah, that's how one store around here does it. Seth says, did I tell you that I hit 1K subs on my channel just before Thanksgiving? Way to go, dude. On the channel White Fox Plays, because you're doing like BattleTech, like tabletop stuff, right? But yeah, I mean, if that works out, Cardboard Nerd, yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, and I just even thinking about actually having a floor for some of my bulk kind of excites me. I hadn't thought about that yet, so I'm excited to give that a shot as well. So, speaking of, we were talking about the Poke directory here a second ago, and I know some of the listings that Oren has put on here are ones that he's created himself for different people. Oh, the Poke directory, I can actually give you a review. Cardfather Games. Yeah, here's Migs, from our community. And so it automatically can kind of pull in a screenshot for you. Or maybe Oren did that. Jakovic, there's Jacob's page there. It's one of our own here. Obviously Poke NE, this is one that he set up for Brian, but I don't know that Brian actually reached out to him yet or not. Recess Games, Pay It Forward Card Shows, Buy Sell Trade. Oh yeah, this is a young man. He's 14 years old. He's in our community as well, but he bought some cards from his Whatnot stream the other day, and so he's actually in our community as well. I'm trying to remember what his name is. I went blank. I think Wyatt. Is that right, Oren? And then yeah, so some more stuff here. Let's see here. Cameron says, maybe this is a better question for PokePaster, but how does everyone go about sourcing collections of full arts and hits? No clue where to start, but I definitely need to sell more desirable cards. Looks like there's an answer down below. Seth says, been ramping up some extra content last couple months with no little inspiration from yourself. Oh, awesome, dude. Well, I'm glad. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just about consistency and availability. So yeah, for me, like even Tuesday night, normally I would record something on Sunday afternoon, and I just couldn't get to it this last week. And so I recorded something, and even though I posted it late on Tuesday, I still had to get that content out there. I want to make sure I'm riding the wave of the algorithm. And then doing this Thursday stream is a ton of fun too. I love the collaboration with the community as you guys talk. And our Discord server is just popping off over there, so I'm loving every minute of that. And then I'll post a video Saturday evening as well, but I usually record that tomorrow on Friday, so I'm working on that content as well. But yeah, dude, yeah, just keep it consistent and you'll get there. TJ says, just become a marketplace dweller. After a while, you'll have people start reaching out to you. Yep, that's where I found myself for sure. Oh, Miles, not Wyatt, Miles, Warren says. Miles is the young man. He's 14 and out there doing stuff on Whatnot, man. Super proud of him, cheering him on. Cardboard Nerd says, oh, I mean, I buy 1,000 cards, but sifting through the cards to find some gems that I can sell for 50 cents, meaning per 1,000 cards. I might be lucky to find one card at 50 cents, but I paid $10. Okay. So you're being more selective about, so you're not saying 50 cents is your floor. You're just saying that's the only ones you're listing. Yeah, because if you're paying $10 for 1,000, you would need to find 20 50-cent cards to break even. Minus shipping, minus any takeaways from that, from like selling online to, with fees. So yeah, I mean, if every 1,000 you're finding 20 50-cent or more cards, yeah, but then you're stuck with all the bulk too. So then if you do a floor of that on your listings of 15 to 20 cents, maybe, I mean, then it would be all profit if you could find 20 that were worth 50 cents. So Seth says, I've been consistent for the last 2 years. I just only did one video podcast a month for the most part. Oh, I see. On the the Battletech channel. Yep. Cardboard Nerd says, let's go. I just made a sale. I think last time I was on your live, I made a sale too. Bringing good luck. I love it. I'm bringing the luck. Trying to bring it. What's up, Blazin? Welcome to the channel. So hey, this is also like the live stream is also to celebrate any level ups that you've had. I've got a sound effect and everything ready to go today. So tell me, like, are you leveled up, or did you hit a new level in TCG Player? Did you make your first order over a certain dollar amount? Did you make your first big purchase? What are some different ways you've leveled up? What are some next steps you've taken? We want to celebrate that while we're here together for the next little bit, because I'm going to be logging off here in about 20 minutes or so. TJ says, yeah, Cardboard, there's no risk to doing that because you can sell the bulk that you sift through at the same penny rate you bought at. That's true. Cardboard Nerd said, I'm at the Pokemon vending machine. No stock, of course. Oh, man, that stinks. Turn the camera around your phone. Hey, everybody, at the Pokemon vending machine. So, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Cameron says, it takes a little bit, but I sort by set, then alphabetically within the set, and use Excel to list every bulk card I have in mass. Then with a price floor of 20 cents or 25, you can definitely make a profit. Okay. Seth says, not sure what that's about. Cameron says, add up some profits from each and every card. Yeah, for sure. All right, guys, here we go. Blazin'. Since I was last here, I hit level 4 and have started my Whatnot. That is a level up alert, everybody. Way to go, Blazin'. That's some good stuff. Starting your Whatnot. Have you had your first Whatnot stream yet? If you have not, make sure you go down below to the link, join our Discord server, and let us know when you're going live, because that's what we did for young Miles, our 14-year-old entrepreneur, a couple of days ago. And he got a lot of sales from people in our community selling some cards on Whatnot. So make sure you let us know in the right channel, the one that says share your content. And when you're going live, put a link there, and we'd love to come over and check out your Whatnot stream and give you some sales. Seth says, got one, or rather my wife got one. She got recruited for a new job and will start the week after Christmas. Nice, man. Still there in the Oklahoma City area, I assume? Because I think you're working from home still, right? And so you can go wherever you want to go. I know your boys are plugged into school and extracurricular, so. Cardboard Nerd says, I'm still too awkward to selfie in the middle of the store. Well, we're older too, man. We're older. Cameron says, let us know when the next live is. Yeah, for sure, man. Let us know, Blazin', when you go live. Put it in the channel. Give us a little bit of a heads up so we can schedule it just in case. Blazin' says, yeah, I have and post there when I go live. Sweet, man. That's awesome. Yeah, let us know. Seth is just celebrating you. Oh, you're going live in about 2 hours from now? Okay, so in Central Time, that's about 10:30. Cool, man. Post it in there. Everybody that's awake can go check that out. That is one thing to keep in mind, though, Blazin'. I'm not sure if you're out on the West Coast or not, but there is a couple. They have a brick and mortar store out in Oregon. I've talked about them before. Tinker Toys and Hobbies. They've got just a little. They started off like in a 100 square foot little storefront and have grown to almost, I think, 1,100 feet storefront. But when they first started selling on Whatnot, they were doing it like at 9 o'clock West Coast time. And so for anybody that was on the East Coast or Central, that's like 11 11 o'clock at night or potentially midnight. So it was just a challenge to get on the stream to watch their whatnot. I wanted to give them business, but this old guy needed to get his shut eye. So something to consider. Double Trouble TC in the Discord. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I followed you on Instagram the other day. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Seth says hybrid work, but yes, still here. It's a significant increase in salary, more than we expected. A blessing considering Grayson's about to turn 16. Yeah, dude, my daughter's going to be 16 in July, so we're teaching her how to drive and everything right now. Crazy. Yeah, insurance for sure. Oh, you're Central as well. You're just a night owl, man. All right, sweet. You do you, man. You do you. I mean, I'll try to stay up that late, but then I pay for it the next morning, so it's not as fun. Well, gang, once again, it has been a fun stream. I got a hit in my Advent calendar rip this morning. I got a hit in my Phantasmal Flames rip just a few minutes ago. Oh, and I got a hit in my first pack I opened in the Advent calendar as well, the holiday calendar. So my last 3 packs that I've ripped, I've got a hit in each one. Not a big hit, but a hit nonetheless. And so how long can I keep that up? That seems like a streak that I'm not going to be able to keep up. Blazin says, I've got a full-time day job into a 4-year-old twins. 4-year-old twins, man. You got to sell more Pokemon cards. Good grief. Man. I thought I wanted twins at one point. I think God knew better. Seth says it's hard these days. Yeah, man. Yeah, the kids as they get older, teenagers, it's different stakes, different challenges, different emotions. It's yeah, it's different for sure. Yeah, dude, we're old for sure. Yeah, Blazen's like, yeah, I know I need to get to work, Alan. Leave me alone. I just want to push the level up button with you a lot. We'll keep leveling you up, man. Keep leveling you up. Well, guys, I think I'm going to land the plane. Thanks so much for being here tonight. I didn't really accomplish much, but we hyped up the Poke Directory. We got a hit in a pack opening. We talked about Star Wars a little bit. We looked at an old mechanical hard drive, external hard drive. It's an antique. We tested out the level up alert and the sound effect. And I don't know if that's a sound effect that we're going to keep it with. I've kind of got a poll going over in Discord on a audio channel. But man, I have to say, like, that's fun. I like that. It feels very, and I can kind of pump my hand to the beat. No, we like it. I don't know. I would say one's in the chat if you like it, but I don't know that matters. But thanks so much for being here tonight. It's been a fun stream. I need to put on more chapstick because it's what's the temperature outside? It's 13 degrees. It started off the morning at -8 when I got up this morning. 13 degrees right now. I need more chapstick and I need to play some video games. I haven't gamed too much today. I've had a very productive day, but I have to go play some Arc Raiders. I am loving that game so very much. Seth says, glad to catch the chat. Thursdays are Little League Baseball practice at 7. Okay, man. Well, thanks for jumping in here. Bro. Sergeant Jeff. Is that Matt? Matt, is that you, bro? Matt, is that, are you in my stream right now, Matt? Matt has been a good friend for 15 years. Actually, I met him playing Star Wars The Old Republic. And when my son turned 13, we went out and spent several days out in Portland with Matt and his wife. And it was a great trip, man. It was an amazing trip. Lots of memories there. But you're at the DFW Airport Chili's tuning in. Yeah, you know, I did convince you at one point to try Whataburger, and you didn't like it, and that made me sad. You broke my heart. Yeah, Seth, I'm pretty confident that's Matt. He's not replying back that I'm talking about him, saying amazing things about him. But yeah, you know that guy too. Let me know when you hop on Arc Raiders. I'm down to join if you'd like. Yeah, man, I'll jump in the Discord after this, and we can go a few rounds. I'll throw on a free kit and have some fun. Let me text Matt. He may not be listening. He may be ordering here. What is Arc Raiders? My guy. If you're not a gamer, you just don't know. It's an amazing, fun extraction shooter that is tons of fun. I've been a PC gamer since 1994, and yeah, it's just a fun game. It's all over the interwebs, but maybe it's just in my algorithm. So yeah, that is Matt. I love it. I love it. Hey, Seth, White Fox SG joined our Discord just now. Man, sorry, I'm texting him now. Yeah, man, so cool to see Matt in here. I hadn't got to talk to him in a while. I play WoW and League. Oh, I played WoW for the first decade it was out. I played it every day for a decade. So certainly have some. That was actually, that's my second favorite level up sound, is the World of Warcraft level up sound. In fact, I may bring that one in. Maybe I'll set up multiple sounds and just like have it toggle through all the different sounds. That'll be kind of fun. I play WoW. Okay, so League. Yeah, so TJ, Pokepaster TCG, he plays League, or he did for a while. Cameron says, I've been addicted to Marvel Rivals since it came out. I'm quite good at it. So much fun. Dude, I played Marvel Rivals a lot. Actually, Seth and I here, White Fox and I played a lot of that when it first came out. Captain America was my favorite. He, you know, maybe I need to reinstall that and play that some more. Yeah, Seth just commented, that's a great game. Played since vanilla, dude. Yeah, World of Warcraft vanilla, it's just hard to beat it. It is absolutely, it's hard to beat. Like yeah, it's really good. Like, I mean, when vanilla got relaunched, I played it for like a year, got back into it. So I do miss the vanilla experience. Cameron asked, do you play ranked? Seth says, I dangerously reinstalled an MMO last week. Seth says, I did play, haven't in a bit, but always down for it. Cameron says, definitely. All right, guys, much love. Matt, thanks for joining late, man. Glad that you got to say hey. Thanks for joining me. It has been a fun stream. I'll show you this. Seth, I think Seth, you and Matt missed it, but check out this Topps Obi-Wan Kenobi card. It's a beauty. You can't really see it as good as I'd like in the one-touch case, but I'm not going to pull it back out. But it's been a fun stream. Cameron says, peaked at Grandmaster a few seasons ago, but I think I could push into Celestial. Those must be some of the ranks there. Yeah, back when Blizzard was king, man. Yeah, they've kind of, how the mighty have fallen. Blizzard's not the company that it used to be. Well, all right, everyone. Thank you so much again for being here tonight. And catch me next Thursday. I hope to have picked up another collection or two by next Thursday. We'll see how it all pans out. I did hit my goal this last week. Oh, level up alert for me. Level up alert for me. Hold on one second. Yeah. I hit 10,000 in gross sales for the year. That was my goal, to hit it before the end of the year. And I hit it during the Cyber Weekend. So forgot to celebrate that at the beginning. So that's something that I did. And so excited to continue to level up, see how many more sales I can get before the end of the year. But 2026 is shaping up to be a year that I'm excited to see where I'll be another year from now. And so maybe you're in the same boat. But thank you so much for being here, everybody. It's always so hard to sign off. I just love hanging out with you guys. But thanks so much for being here tonight. And I'll see you in the next video that I'm going to be releasing on Saturday. And I'll see you in the next live stream next Thursday if you're a live stream fan. But thanks so much for being here. Join our Discord. Link is down below if you're not already in there, and let's game and hang out and talk and level up together, and keep doing that, because that's what it's all about. But thanks for being an amazing community. I love what the community we're creating here, and I'll see you in the next live stream. See you, everybody. My name's Alan. This is Flip.